Hello and welcome to Quiz Time. I'm Jess, and today our quiz is called Back to Basics. So, lots of things you might know and might remember. Let's go. What was a common type of window covering before mini blinds? Venetian blinds, vertical blinds, Roman shades, or cellular shades? That's Venetian blinds. What type of flooring was often found in older kitchens before modern tiles? Linoleum, hardwood, carpet, or vinyl? That's linoleum. What was used to polish furniture before commercial polishes? Lemon oil, vinegar, olive oil, or all of the above? Yes, all of them. What type of radio was popular before FM became widespread? AM radio, shortwave radio, transistor radio, or crystal radio? AM radio. What kitchen appliance was used before electric mixers? Food processor, hand mixer, blender, or stand mixer? Yes, the hand mixer. What type of vacuum cleaner was common before lightweight models? Upright vacuum, carpet sweeper, canister vacuum, or central vacuum? Canister vacuum. What type of television was common before colour TVs? Projection TV, black and white TV, plasma TV, or liquid crystal display TV? Black and white TV. What type of record player was used before CDs? Phonograph, cassette player, 8-track player, or turntable? Turntable. What type of telephone was used before cordless phones? Wall-mounted phone, rotary phone, payphone, or push-button phone? Rotary phone. What type of light fixture was common before fluorescent lights? Incandescent lights, halogen light, LED light, or sodium vapor light? Incandescent light. What type of heating system was used before central heating? Space heater, fireplace, wood stove, or all of the above? Yes, all of the above, depending on what type of house you lived in. What type of oil cooling system was used before air conditioning? Ceiling fan, swamp cooler, window fan, or all of the above? Yes, again, all of the above, lots of different ways to cool your houses. What type of laundry detergent was used before liquid detergents? Powdered detergents, soap flakes, laundry bars, or all of the above? Again, all of the above. What type of clothes iron was used before steam irons? Electric iron, dry iron, charcoal iron, or all of the above? It was the dry iron. What type of sewing machine was used before electric machines? Treadle sewing machine, hand-cranked sewing machine, both 1 and 2, or Serger? Both 1 and 2. What type of camera was used before digital cameras? Film camera, Polaroid camera, box camera, or all of the above? All of the above. What type of typewriter was used before computers? Manual typewriter, both 1 and 4, word processor, or electric typewriter? Both 1 and 4. What type of mailing system was used before email? Postal service, telegram, telex, or cellular shades? All of the above. What type of navigation tool was used before GPS? Map, compass, road atlas, or cellular shades? It was all of the above. What type of timekeeping device was used before digital clocks? Water clock, sundial, analog clock, or all of the above? Analog clock. What type of writing instrument was used before ballpoint pens? Fountain pen, quill pen, dip pen, or all of the above? The fountain pen. What type of adhesive was used before tape? Glue, paste, mucilage, or all of the above? All of the above. What type of floor covering was used before wall-to-wall carpeting? Oriental rugs, throw rugs, area rugs, or all of the above? All of the above. What type of crosswalk was used before painted lines? A brick crossing, raised crossing, all of the above, or a stone crossing? Stone crossing. What type of traffic light was used before automated signals? Rotating signal, semiphone signal, manual signal, or all of the above? Manual signal. What type of window treatment was used before vertical blinds? Drapes, curtains, shades, or all of the above? All of the above. What type of furniture polish was used before aerosol sprays? Paste wax, liquid polish, all of the above, or oil polish? Is this bringing back some memories? Yes, all of the above could have been used. What type of wall decoration was common before posters? Tapestries, paintings, all of the above, or framed prints? All of the above. What type of lawnmower was used before riding mowers? Push mower, both 1 and 3, reel mower, or electric mower? both 1 and 3, the push mower and the electric mower? What type of garden tool was used before power tools? Hand tools, shovel, all of the above, or rake? All of the above. I still use my hand tools now. What is the term for the horizontal structure members that support a floor? Rafters, joists, trussocks, or studs? Joists. What is the purpose of a weep screed in a stucco wall? To provide ventilation, to allow moisture to escape, to add decorative trim, or to provide structural support? To allow moisture to escape. What is the typical thickness of a drywall used for interior walls? 3/8 inch, 5/8 inch, half an inch, or a quarter inch? It's half an inch. What is the purpose of a pressure reducing valve in a plumbing system? To increase water pressure, to filter sediment, to regulate water temperature, or to decrease water pressure? To decrease water pressure. What is the minimum recommended clearance between a fireplace and a combustible material? 6 inches, 12 inches, 18 inches, or 24 inches? 18 inches. What is the purpose of a still plate in a wood-framed house? To provide insulation, to connect to the foundation to the framing, or to prevent pests from entering, or to support the roof? To connect the foundation to the framing. What is the typical depth of a residual sewer line? 2 to 4 feet, 4 to 6 feet, 1 to 2 feet, or 6 to 12 inches? It's 2 to 4 feet. What is the purpose of a termite shield? To prevent termites from entering a building, to provide structural support, to improve insulation, or to enhance fire resistance? To prevent termites from entering the building. What is a typical spacing between wall studs in a residential building? 12 inches, 16 inches, 24 inches, or 32 inches? 16 inches. What is the purpose of a crown moulding? To enhance fire resistance, to provide structural support, to improve sound insulation, or to conceal the joint between the wall and the ceiling? To conceal the joint between the wall and the ceiling. Who developed the theory of relativity? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, Stephen Hawking, or Galileo Galilei? Albert Einstein. What is the name of the largest desert in the world? Kalahari Desert, Arabian Desert, Sahara Desert, or Gobi Desert? Sahara Desert. Who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird? F. Scott Fitzgerald, John Steinbeck, Harper Lee, or Ernest Hemingway? Harper Lee. What is the name of the highest mountain in the world? Mount Fuji, Mount Everest, K2, or Mount Kilimanjaro? Mount Everest. Who painted Guernica? Claude Monet, Salvador Dali, Vincent van Gogh, or Pablo Picasso? Pablo Picasso. Who developed the theory of evolution by natural selection? Charles Darwin, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, Gregor Mendel, or Alfred Russel Wallace? Charles Darwin. What is the chemical symbol for mercury? Mg, Hg, Mr, or Me? Hg. What is the name of the first woman to fly in space? Sally Ride, Mae Jemison, Valentina Tereshkova, or Judith Resnick? Valentina Tereshkova. Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling? Donatello, Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci, or Michelangelo? Michelangelo. What is the chemical symbol for iodine? In, IO, ID, or I? I. What is the name of the deepest ocean trench in the world? Puerto Rico Trench, Mariana Trench, Java Trench, or South Sandwich Trench? Mariana Trench. What is the function of the spleen? To pump blood, digest food, exchange gases, or filter blood? To filter blood. Who wrote 1984? George Orwell, Aldous Huxley, Ray Bradbury, or Isaac Asimov? George Orwell. What is the chemical symbol for neon? Ni, Na, No, or Ne? Ne. What is the name of the largest volcano in the world? Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Fuji, Mauna Loa, or Mount Vesuvius? Mauna Loa. Which of these is a common type of roofing material? Aluminium foil, asphalt shingles, styrofoam, or cardstock? Asphalt shingles. What is the minimum recommended depth for a residential building's foundation in a region with cold winters? 6 inches, 1 foot, 2 to 3 feet, or 4 to 6 feet? 4 to 6 feet. What is the purpose of a ground fault circuit interrupter outlet? To regulate voltage, to provide surge protection, to measure current, or to prevent electric shock? To prevent electric shock. What is the term for the horizontal beam across the top of a window or door opening? Sill, jamb, lintel, or mullion? It's a lintel. What is the purpose of a French cleat? To support shelves or cabinets, to join two pieces of wood, to hang pictures, or to secure flooring. To support shelves or cabinets. What is the term for the framing member that runs along the top of a wall? Sill plate, top plate, sole plate, or header? Top plate. What is the typical diameter of a standard garden hose? A 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 5/8 of an inch, or 1 inch? 5/8 of an inch. What is the purpose of a pressure tank in a well water system? To heat water, to filter sediment, to store water, or to regulate water pressure? To regulate water pressure. What type of oil barbecue grill was used before gas grills? Charcoal grill, Hibarachi grill, brick barbecue, or all of the above? Charcoal grill. What type of swimming pool was common before vinyl liners? Concrete pool, granite pool, all of the above, or a tiled pool? All of the above. What type of playground equipment was used before metal structures? Rope swings, sand boxes, all of the above, or wooden structures? Wooden structures. What type of home security system was used before electronic alarms? Watchdogs, locks, all of the above, or bars on windows? Locks. What type of floor cleaner was used before liquid cleaners? Powdered cleaner, soap flakes, all of the above, or paste wax? Paste wax. What type of kitchen timer was used before digital timers? Egg timer, sand timer, wind up timer, or all of the above? Wind up timer. Did you have one of those? What type of lighting control was used before dimmer switches? On-off switch, all of the above, rheostat switch, or pull chain switch? On-off switch. What type of toilet was used before low flow models? Standard flush toilet, gravity fed toilet, all of the above, or a high tank toilet? Standard flush toilet. What type of door was used before hollow cone doors? Panel door, framed door, all of the above, or a solid wood door? Solid wood door. What type of mailbox was used before curbside mailboxes? All of the above, a slot in the door, wall-mounted mailbox, or post box? Wall-mounted mailboxes. What type of television programming drew families together for shared viewing experiences before on-demand streaming? Live television, recorded television, streaming television, or interactive television? Live television. Before the age of digital photography, what type of album often adorned with fabric or leather held printed memories? Photo album, digital album, or online album, or scrapbook? It was the scrapbook. Before ubiquity of central air, what freestanding device provided localized cooling in homes? Ceiling fan, oscillating fan, air conditioner, or dehumidifier? Oscillating fan. What type of home security device alerted residents to visitors before electric doorbells? A doorbell, security camera, peephole, or door knocker? Door knocker. Before the ubiquity of electric lighting, what type of lamp provided illumination in homes? Gas lamp, electric lamp, kerosene lamp, or candle? Kerosene lamp. What type of wall covering made from paper and applied with paste was a common decorative element before vinyl wallpaper? Fabric wallpaper, removable wallpaper, vinyl wallpaper, or paper wallpaper? Paper wallpaper. And your last one. What reusable containers were used before the widespread adoption of plastic? Plastic containers, silicone containers, foil containers, or glass jars? Glass jars. So, how did you do today? Drop your score in the comments below, and of course, like and subscribe so you get notified every time we post a new quiz. And join us next time on Quiz Time.